This is not a drill. This is breaking news, gentlemen. We actually have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7 animated. Finally, it's look, the self-proclaimed best JoJo part from most of the fan base. Finally real. And honestly, JoJo Part 7 is my favorite part as well. Let me know what your guys' favorite part in general is. For me, it's Part 7 or Part 4. I love them both too, but Part 7 has so many highs, man. And it's finally real. It's so weird because I thought it was never going to happen, especially with the reception for Part 6 because of Netflix. But I don't even think Netflix is like working on this one. I can't find their credit anywhere. I can't find their publishing anywhere. And honestly, that makes me way too happy that we don't have to deal with Netflix's stupid publishing for like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure episodes anymore, man. I thought it was going to taint Part 7. You know, it still might, but overall, I'm so hyped for this, man. Okay, there's one thing I actually want to quickly get off my chest because it's in this trailer, and it's really soon in the trailer. One part I do find weird in the trailer is they're showing like the time reset, and then the time reset leads to time rewinding back to 1888, and then they kind of treat it like that's the reason why we're back in like Part 1 again. But I could have sworn that the time reset had nothing to do with the new timeline. I mean, it doesn't matter if that's the case, really, because this takes place way before Emporio, like, technically exists when time rewind happens. So it wouldn't matter anyways, and all the characters he interacts with are different people. They're not JoJo's. You know, Jolene she doesn't have to be Jotaro's, like, daughter in this timeline, right? She's someone else's daughter in this timeline. So I just thought that was weird how they showed that, because I could have sworn it was always stated that the time reset has nothing to do with Part 7, 8, and 9's timeline. That it's just straight up a different dimension. It has nothing to do with like a time reset. One benefit to this is that it doesn't seem like it's gonna go through any Netflix shenanigans. I remember oh my god, Part 6 already gets a really bad reputation as it is, and then Netflix didn't make it any better by just like nuke dropping all first of all, it was in like how many parts? It was in like 3-4 parts. They were doing the Attack on Titan thing where we had to wait for the final season Part 2, Part 1, or some insane nonsense like that, right? It was really weird. But then also Netflix was just kind of dropping all the episodes at the same time. There are people who love JoJo and they have not seen the Part 6 anime in its entirety because of the release schedule of the episodes and just generally how everything was done. And I think that kind of sucks too, because I didn't even watch Part 6 all the way through. I only read it as a manga, so I didn't feel the need to watch all of it, especially because Netflix was taking so goddamn long doing it. I was like, who cares? I've already seen Part 6, it's fine. I like Part 6. I know people always say people speed read Part 6 to get to Part 7, which is mostly true. But it shouldn't be the same. There shouldn't be the same case in the anime. Unfortunately, there was though, because Part 6 it released to really quiet reception. You know, a lot of people just don't really know what happened. But Part 7 is out. Part 7 is most people's favorite part. It's a really good part, so I cannot wait to see. I mean, I'm hoping it's not Netflix again, because I'll just drop all the episodes at the same time and really ruin the weekly schedule, the weekly hype that most anime generate from their runs, right? So I'm hoping it's not Netflix again, but for now, it looks really, really bright. The JoJo anime future looks extremely bright. No shenanigans. We're just gonna get actually like the cool stuff when it comes out, and I think that's great, man. I know they usually change the voice actors for JoJo characters. What I mean by that is, for example, Jolene. I'm pretty sure Jolene, Kirishikage, you know, Josuke, a lot of characters. Right, before they were actually in the anime, they had like different voices in the video games. But by the time the anime rolled around, they always changed the voice, and I actually really like Johnny's voice. I'm pretty sure Johnny is voiced by the guy who does Eren Yeager in Japanese. I'm just saying, I like that voice. I would like to hear that voice, especially during the final moments of JoJo Part 7. But who knows? They'll probably change the voices, because they always do for JoJo. Funny Valentine has a great voice too. Diego, I like Diego a lot. But we'll have to wait and see, right? Again, it's not even out yet. I'm already like theory crafting and wondering what differences and changes I'll have, like a child. But like, it's JoJo, you know. I love JoJo, so I'm curious to see what they'll do with the voice acting performances and the stand sound effects too. Oh my god. Okay, but that's for another time. Worry about the sound effects when the show comes out. But oh man, and Part 7 is so good too. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Overall, I think the only thing that's kind of maybe confusing me just a bit is still just a time reset thing, because obviously when Part 7 is done, it moves on to the next JoJo parts. which would eventually catch up to modern day with Emporio. Is Emporio gonna just be, is he gonna show up in part 9? I haven't really read part 9 all the way. I like literally stopped on chapter 2 of part 9 when chapter 2 released, and I haven't caught up since. So I have no idea what the timeline is like for like, you know, the new, I'm gonna call it newer JoJo, for the newer JoJo, because part 7, 8, and 9 to me is newer JoJo, since it's basically, again, different dimension, or in this case, a reset universe that leads up to, you know, where Emporio basically sees like the new universe, Jolene and the rest, and he'll just, you know, they're all friends again, despite the fact that everything is different. I guess the only thing left to do is nerd out about how good the openings are gonna be, because it's JoJo. I can't think of any JoJo openings I don't like. There are definitely some that I think are just way better than others, but I can't think of any I just outright like do not like. Like JoJo's up there for like Black Clover and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood in terms of like just openings that bang. Like they can't have a bad opening. They can have openings that are better than others, sure, but they don't have any bad openings, especially because JoJo does insane visuals with the openings. I always feel like the music always hits, the visuals are always really trippy, and when we get to the sound effect openings where, you know, basically towards the end of the series where the main villain's like stand is fully revealed, the protagonist's stand is at full power as well, either through like awakening or through something else, we always get the sound effect versions of the openings that reveal, like, you know, we just had the one, I don't even know what the one for part 6 is, that's so tragic, but we had you know, the part 5 one where we see King Crimson actually in real time, and then we also see Golden Queen's Requiem in actual real time, and I think showing both of those abilities in the opening at the same time was really cool, and I'm curious to see how they do anything similar in part 7, I guess, because the sound abilities are kind of different. It's not like anything like manipulating time. They I mean, we have so much time manipulation in JoJo, right? They do kind of manipulate time a little bit, but it's more so space than anything. But yeah, I just can't wait to see I can't wait to see the openings, man. I can't wait to see the openings. I can't wait to see Funny Valentine. I can't wait to see D4C. I can't wait to see the Diego or alternate world Diego. So many cool, like, oh my god, there's so many cool things I want to see animated. Oh, okay, and enough enough orgasming over JoJo, man. I just love JoJo. It's great to have. I hate saying this, but it's great to have real anime back. You know the anime that can get butts in seats. It gets everyone talking. Gets everyone really in the mood to just sit down and talk about stuff. JoJo is real anime to me, man. It's just nice to see it back, and I can't wait to see the openings. Can't wait to see the sound effects. Can't wait to see the music that they have for the series. The animation, again, always great for JoJo. And man, again, the animation for the end of part 6 is still crazy. Again, because like the part where Emporio's like wiping the tears from his eyes at the end of part 6, that's like movie quality level animation. That's crazy. That's hot. I love JoJo. I can't wait to see part 7. I don't think there's a release date on any of the trailers. It's just them saying, hey, we're working on it, it's being made, and even the announcement for it isn't like the most insane like visuals ever. It's kind of like, if we're being honest, a pretty standard, beautiful, but standard like key visual of the characters during the Steel Ball race, right? In the Steel Ball run. I wonder how they're going to do the Sandoman reveal, because that's going to get messed up in English, I imagine. At least for the English dub, because I remember that was an issue reading the manga as well. But yeah, I think that's probably a strong place to end the video. I just want JoJo Part 7 to come out. I'm already on edge. Like, when it comes to things I want to see, actually, I'm being serious. Dragon Ball Super coming back, that's probably still #1, or just any Dragon Ball thing coming back in general, because I'm curious to see how Dragon Ball gets handled, especially now that Toriyama's not around, because he at least gave keynotes for Super, and then he did like a lot of heavy lifting for Daima, but now that he's not here, I'm curious to see if Toei can actually carry the torch, or we're just gonna be in the darkest period ever. Then JJK Season 3, obviously, because JJK is like super cool. I love it. It's my beloved. JoJo Part 7, though, it might actually be above JJK. I think that's #2 for me. I want to see JoJo Part 7, Dragon Ball, JoJo Part 7, JJK Season 3. Those are my 3 animes right now that I'm waiting to see. And Part 7, it's here now, baby. So I think this is probably a great place to end the video. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe, it greatly supports the channel, and leave a comment down below. So what you see you next, fellas. Love you all. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Take care and peace.